Well, that was a lot of other steps, it seems like, right?
Well, it does when when the first click doesn't work, but it's really not.
But I know what to do. That's my thing.
Well, that was a lot of other steps, it seems like, right? Well, it does when
What was that?
That's the live stream. Open up our YouTube meeting.
Open up like this one.
I mean, our Zoom.
Click that.
See right there? That's where we want to be. Click on it. There you go.
Can't leave me alone.
So now
yet.
it's recording and it's live on YouTube.
Sean. So we're on mute, right? Hi, everybody.
Hi, Sandy.
How you doing? Hi, Dick.
Good.
Good evening, Sandy. Good evening, everyone.
Hi,
Good
Sean.
evening, Mr. Chairman.
Jay, you need to unmute yourself, please.
Click that ask to unmute button. See it?
How's that? Better?
That's better. Thank you.
Mr. Barron?
Hello, Richard. How's it going?
How you doing? Very well, thank you. Nice to see you.
As
How
they
you
say,
feeling?
good to be seen.
Good.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jay Frapery. Nice to meet you all. Look
Hey,
forward to working with you.
Nice to see you too. Welcome.
Thank you.
We've always got to have a newbie on board.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Takes the pressure off.
Sean, Paul Tardif is on. Do you want me to allow him in yet, or you want to wait till after?
I'll allow him in whenever. What was it? 5:55.
5 more minutes?
Are we going forward with the continuance or are we going to hear it tonight?
My understanding is Paul's going to ask for a continuance. There is a question as to whether he is going to need Conservation Commission relief. I mean, if not, he'll let us know. If he wants to go forward, that'll be his decision should he want to.
Okay. We are limited for 2 with just the 4 tonight.
What's that?
We have just 4 members on tonight too.
4 members.
That might affect his decision too.
Well, no, that doesn't. That's only if Steve is the chairman. When I'm chairman, we go with 4.
Okay.
I think Tim Kelly is who we might be waiting for because I don't believe Dick Martin's going to be able to join us tonight.
Uh-oh, so you may have the fun. Oh, we could always impress Jay if we had to in a pinch, right?
Right.
Let's observe for 2, but
Great.
there's Tim there.
Hope
Well,
Tim-
Sean, I'm not contesting Jay's presence, but as a new member, is he entitled to vote the first time out?
No, actually, I'm just kidding. He's required to sit twice before he can actually sit.
Right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just an observer today.
Tim, oh, good, thanks.
Good evening.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right. How did last week's meeting go? I heard it went fairly long.
A couple of weeks ago. You were
No,
there.
2 weeks. Sorry.
Didn't you sit on that one?
No, I missed it. I had a busy night. I couldn't get on it.
Okay. Yeah, it went good. We had to continue one. Once gone back to the drawing board with some amendments.
It's a busy street here over here on Park Ave the last month or so.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's like the place to be if you're a building contractor.
I guess so.
Do we have people in the waiting room as well, Sandy?
Just Paul. That's
None
all
of
I
you-
see.
When do the other people sign in?
Anytime, because
You mean, I'm talking about the observers. I mean, not the observers, it's the interested neighbors.
right. I mean, they could sign in anytime after 6 or 6 o'clock when we go live,
Okay.
which is we're live on YouTube right now anyway. But,
Oh, we are?
mhm.
Oh, thank you for telling me that.
yeah.
Sean?
Oh yeah. By the way,
Sean, can I ask a question whether this is and you've spoken to the petitioner's attorney, I understand. Is this a raise and replace or just a raise? R-A-I-S-E?
Well, technically, it's alteration and extension. The word raise got in there, but it's not actually. It's either an alteration or extension or a reason to play.
Are they raising up the structure to meet the floodplain zone? Or are they
Yes, actually,
raising an R-A-Z-E?
yeah, that's true. That was I think that was a misspelling. It should be R-A-S-E instead of R-A-Z-E. They're not tearing it down.
R-A-I. Okay,
Yes,
it's in the application, it was R-A-I-S-E, and it was for raising it up for the
Right.
floodplain, I assume, but it's not part of the raise and replace part of the bylaw. Is that correct?
No. That's correct, yes.
Okay.
I was confused with that also because I see it's on pilings now and it says existing basement. So I was a little confused with that myself, looking at the plans.
It's not on pilings now.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was confused about.
It will be.
'Cause I'm-
Yeah.
'cause
Oh, we
what do they,
want to, excuse me, folks, we want to be careful about a discussion here because we do
Okay.
have a forum present, so I don't want to speak to the merits of it. Okay, we got 5:59. Sandy? It's 6 o'clock somewhere?
Mhm.
Dick, you look good, by the way, with that picture in the background. That's a very nice
Thank
background you have. It looks very.
That's Point Gammon.
I saw that's Point Gammon. One of my favorite spots right there.
Mine too.
Yeah.
I'll set. The
Was 6
April 8th,
o'clock. We ready to go, Sandy?
ready to go. The April 8th, 2021 meeting of the Yarmouth Zoning Board of Appeals is about to convene. As a precautionary measure to reduce the spread of the coronavirus, this meeting will be held by remote participation. My name is Sandy Clark and will be serving as moderator for this virtual meeting. I will now turn it over to the Zoning Board of Appeals.
Thank you, Madam Moderator. My name is Sean Igo, and I'll be chairing tonight's zoning board of appeals hearing. I'm going to begin by taking a roll call. Mr. Neets. You're actually muted, Dick.
I'm still here.
Present. Mr. Perrin,
Present.
Mr. Kelly,
Present.
and myself as president. Having formed a quorum, I will now turn it back over to the moderator. Madam Moderator?
Thank you. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, this meeting of the Yarmouth Zoning Board of Appeals is being conducted via remote participation. Although no in-person attendance will be permitted, every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access and participate in the proceedings. Persons who would like to view this meeting while in progress may do so by watching via this virtual meeting or the live feed on the Town of Yarmouth YouTube channel. You may also listen to the meeting by dialing in to the number provided on the notice of meeting. The recording of the meeting will also be available on the Town of Yarmouth YouTube channel for future viewing. Please be patient as we work to overcome any technological challenges with the virtual meeting. For all meetings, all audience participants will enter the virtual meeting muted. Participants will be unmuted when called upon to speak by the chair or moderator. All votes must be roll call votes. If you are not speaking, please mute yourself to avoid unnecessary background noise. Do not use speakerphone or Bluetooth devices when speaking. For applicants and presenters, applicants can use the raise hand button or press 9 on their phone to identify themselves to the chair. The moderator will unmute applicants when they are called upon to speak during their portion of the agenda. Applications or presentations provided by the applicant will be displayed in the virtual meeting by the moderator and advanced by the moderator. Or if pre-approved for larger projects, temporary panelist capabilities may be given to presenters to share their screens while giving their presentation. All presenters and speakers need to identify themselves by first, last name, and affiliation when speaking. For public hearings, during the portion of the hearing designated for public comment, the chair will ask who in the audience has any public comments or questions. Members of the public may speak by selecting the raise hand button or pressing 9 on their phone and waiting for the chair to call on them to speak. Members of the public recognized by the chair are asked to identify themselves by first and last name and affiliation for the public record and then provide their comment. Prior to concluding opportunities for public comment, the chair will ask one last time if anyone wishes to speak or give additional comment. I will now hand the meeting back to the board.
Thank you, Madam Moderator.
Thank you.
We have one petition on tonight's agenda. It's petition number 4894, Ennis Cibertici, Elizabeth Cibertici, and Scott Schumacher. The property located at 50 Park Avenue, West Yarmouth. It's in the zoning R25 zoning district, and the applicant seeks a special permit under zoning bylaw 104.3.2, subparagraph 2, for alteration and extension of an existing single-family dwelling to raise the house on the same footprint and add a habitable attic. Madam Moderator, would you please invite in the petitioner and/or their counsel?
Yes, thank you.
Good evening, Attorney Tarter.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman. You can hear me okay?
I can. Could you please
Great.
identify yourself for the record?
Sure. My name is Paul Tardif. I'm an attorney in Yarmouthport, and I represent the applicants tonight. Before we get going, though, I think what I wanted to do is to request a continuance tonight. We had, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just wanted to give the board a little background. We had investigated whether or not any type of conservation issue would arise as a result of this application, and we were told that there would not be. However, yesterday we received a memorandum from the Conservation Commission agent saying that yes, in fact, this would be under their jurisdiction, that we would need to proceed to that board prior to coming before your board. So rather than duplicate efforts, I think what we want to do is to continue this to a date. I'd say if you can give us 2 months, and I'll sign any extension that you want. My guess is that what is going to happen with this application is that after speaking with the conservation agent and just getting some guidance, not any promises, but guidance, we think that we will be able to do something on the property that will not require any zoning relief, that it would require conservation approval only. And as a result, we probably would not need another meeting. But just to be safe, we should leave it open and see what happens.
Okay. Sandy, could you give us a date 2 months out? What do we have for an agenda?
There's June 10th or June 24th.
Paul, either one of those dates work for you?
June 10th is fine. Well, it'll be the it'll stop the target from moving, and we'll see how far we get. If we think we're going to have to come back, I'll ask for a little bit more, and I'll explain why.
Okay, that's fine. Can Sandy email you over an extension? You sign it and just email it back to us?
Absolutely, and I'll mail it as well.
Okay, very good. Does anybody have any questions of the petitioner? Dick, you're muted.
Play by the rules. I would move that we accept the petitioner's request for a continuance until the June 10th meeting.
Okay. Is there a second to the motion? Seconded by Mr. Barron.
Yes.
Any discussion on the motion?
Nope.
Seeing none. Mr. Kelly, please unmute yourself.
There you go. Sorry about that.
All right, I'm going to take a roll call. Mr. Barron, your vote.
Aye.
Mr. Neitz,
Aye.
Mr. Kelly,
Aye.
and I vote aye, and that's unanimous. So we'll continue this matter until June 10th. If there are any interested parties listening tonight, please mark that down in your calendar. I know we did have people in the community and in the neighborhood that had some interest in this project. So next hearing date for this particular petition will be June 10th at 6 o'clock.
Right.
So we're all set for tonight. Thank you, Attorney Tardif.
Thank you.
See you on that night, and we'll send that extension over for you.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank
Good to see you all.
Thank you.
And do I have we have no other business on for tonight. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Mr.
Second.
Barron, Mr. Neat seconds that. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? I'd like to hear a roll call. Mr. Barron,
Aye.
Mr. Neitz,
Aye.
Mr. Kelly,
Aye.
and I vote aye as well. Okay, the meeting is adjourned, and that was very quick and easy, everybody. Everybody have a nice night. Jay, very nice to have met you. We'll see you again.
Thank you. Have a good night, guys.
Record, 7 minutes.
Well, Andy, I like brevity. I try to get right to the point.
That is great.
Thank you all.
All right, thank you. Thanks a lot, Sandy. Good night, all.
Hi,
Thank
Sandy.
you. Have a good night. Thank you, everybody.